Welcome back to TPS. For decades, NFL players have been celebrating their touchdowns in unique ways. At one point, the league actually felt as though things were getting out of hand, so they cracked down on touchdown celebrations. But the fans and players revolted, and many began referring to the NFL as the No Fun League. So Roger Goodell and company reversed course and decided to allow these touchdown scorers to start having fun again. And we couldn't agree more with their latest decision. Every team in the league has entertained us with a cool touchdown celebration at some point. We decided to pick out the best for each of the NFL's 32 teams. At TPS, we post videos every single day, so don't forget to click the subscribe button to subscribe. Then click the notification bell to be notified when we post a new video. Arizona Cardinals' Drew Stanton is fired up. With Carson Palmer back at full health, Drew Stanton was moved down to backup for the 2015 season. But Mr. Stanton wasn't the least bit sour about having to be a backup. Case in point here, when Stanton celebrated hard after the Cardinals put away the Seattle Seahawks in a 2015 NFC West showdown. Stanton didn't have anything to do with the play, and yet he was the most fired up of them all. Gotta love football. Atlanta Falcons ping pong time. Who says preseason can't be fun? The Falcons and Denver Broncos clashed in 2019 preseason play. Atlanta only scored one touchdown in the contest, but they were still amped up nonetheless. Ben Kurt threw a touchdown pass to Brian Hill, and it led to an awesome ping pong celebration in the end zone. Baltimore Ravens' Alex Collins' tug-of-war. Ravens running back Alex Collins scored a rushing touchdown to put his team up by 2 scores in a 2017 home game against the Detroit Lions. What followed was one of the greatest team touchdown celebrations in recent memory. After reaching the end zone, Collins placed the ball on the ground and led a tug-of-war CELLY with his teammates. In a word, epic. Buffalo Bills' Zay Jones Star Wars. Many best know Zay Jones is the guy who defied gravity and floated to his feet during a game against the Kansas City Chiefs in 2017. But those who have a soft spot for top-notch TD celebrations will remember Jones for his epic Star Wars CELLY when he recorded his first career touchdown against the New York Jets. After scoring a touchdown, Jones pretended to engage in a Star Wars battle with Andre Holmes. This took place a month before The Last Jedi hit the theaters. Carolina Panthers Steve Smith Sr.'s diaper CELLY. The 5'9" Steve Smith defied all odds and became one of the most dominant wide receivers in NFL history. The 5-time Pro Bowler helped the Carolina Panthers reach Super Bowl 38, where they narrowly fell to the New England Patriots. Smith was also in the Terrell Owens and Chad Ochocinco class of elite touchdown celebrators. But without a doubt, Smith's best TD CELLY was the diaper one, in which he used a rag to wipe down the football as if it was a baby's butt. Chicago Bears' Eddie Jackson is the maestro. The 1985 Chicago Bears sure had a lot of epic celebrations. The 2018 squad brought back some of that swagger. They were, after all, the league's best defense that year. The Bears won the NFC North to end an 8-year playoff drought, so the emotions were strong in the Windy City. After Eddie Jackson recorded a pick 6 off of Kirk Cousins, he gathered the defense in the end zone and acted as the maestro for an incredible TD celebration. Cincinnati Bengals Adam Jones pays tribute to new son. Former Bengals defensive back and special teams return man Adam Pac-Man Jones and his wife had a new baby boy in 2017. Later that week, Jones suited up for the Bengals Week 12 2017 game against the Cleveland Browns. Pac-Man scored a touchdown on a punt return, but it was called back due to an illegal block in the back. But it didn't take away this awesome TD celebration where Jones paid tribute to his newborn son.
Down 55 yards! There is a flag down at the 39-yard line.
Cleveland Browns go all out in season finale. The Browns met the Pittsburgh Steelers in a meaningless Week 17 2017 showdown. Well, it kind of was meaningless for the Browns. A win would help them avoid a historically bad 0-16 season. But as we all know, Cleveland lost this game. Although, hey, At least the Browns played with some emotion in this one. After Rashard Higgins scored a 56-yard touchdown, the Browns gathered together in the end zone and pulled off a CELLY for the ages.
6-yard sprint, and Cleveland comes right back.
Who says losing can't be fun? Dallas Cowboys Ezekiel Elliott and the Salvation Army bucket. Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott had a rookie season for the ages in 2016. He won the rushing title and helped quarterback Dak Prescott win the 2016 Offensive Player of the Year award. The Cowboys also finished with a top record in the NFC at 13-3. Indeed, 2016 was a magical year in Big D. But the signature moment of 2016 may have been Elliott's TD celebration during a December contest against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when he hopped into the Salvation Army bucket.
Then you go jump and promote a very good cause down there in the end zone, Salvation Army. Everybody throw something in because it's a good chance.
Denver Broncos Emmanuel Sanders tribute to MJ. The late Michael Jackson was among the greatest musicians and performers of his era. Nobody could match his slick dance moves on stage. Okay, maybe one person could. That would be Emmanuel Sanders, who scored a big fourth-quarter touchdown in the 2016 home game against the Kansas City Chiefs. Sanders then gave a tribute to MJ with an epic dance after recording the touchdown. Detroit Lions Rockettes. The Lions were feeling the Christmas spirit during their 2017 home game against the Chicago Bears. After Matthew Stafford threw a touchdown pass to TJ Jones, the Lions offense gathered together in the end zone to celebrate the touchdown. It was a tribute to the Rockettes, with Christmas right around the corner.
Rockettes? Oh, we're going Christmas and Rockettes. I like it. Very.
Green Bay Packers bobsledding. Devontae Adams recorded a touchdown for the Packers in a 2017 road game against the Dallas Cowboys. Receivers Jordy Nelson and Randall Cobb then joined Adams for a special bobsledding run in the end zone. The 2018 Pyeongchang Games were right around the corner at this point, so credit to the Packers wideouts for adopting the Olympic spirit early. Houston Texans relay race time. The 2017 season was, simply put, a lost one for the Houston Texans. Their playoff hopes were dashed when rookie sensation Deshaun Watson and stud pass rusher J.J. Watt were lost for the season due to injuries. But that didn't stop the Texans from having some fun. After Tom Savage threw a touchdown to running back Lamar Miller, the Texans celebrated hard with a hilarious relay race.
Lamar Miller has really confident hands. Oh, nice, the relay.
Indianapolis Colts, the Drumline. The Indianapolis Colts visited the Tennessee Titans in Week 17 of the 2018 season. The winner would earn the final wildcard spot in the AFC South, so yes, emotions were extremely high in this one. Eric Ebron scored a critical touchdown in the waning seconds of the first half, and the Colts celebrated by forming their own drum line in the end zone. Jacksonville Jaguars Leonard Fournette's free throw. Leonard Fournette was the centerpiece of the Jacksonville Jaguars offense in 2017. He helped them end a 10-year playoff drought, and Fournette was by far Jacksonville's best player in their AFC Championship loss to the New England Patriots. There were plenty of great moments in Fournette's 2017 rookie year. He also reached a special feat by pulling off the greatest touchdown celebration in franchise history. Kansas City Chiefs Tyreek Hill's pit stop. Tyreek Hill is the fastest wide receiver in the NFL, so it's only fitting that he would use a race car theme as part of a touchdown celebration. Hill burned the Chargers for a 64-yard touchdown in a 2017 home game. He proceeded to lead a pit stop TD celebration in the end zone.
Casey Hayward, we just got done complimenting.
Los Angeles Chargers Austin Eckler's air guitar. Austin Eckler and Melvin Gordon have formed quite the dynamic duo in the backfield for the Los Angeles Chargers. These two helped Phillip Rivers and company reach the postseason in 2018 with a 12-4 record. Obviously, it feels good to breathe new life into a struggling franchise. After scoring a touchdown against the Denver Broncos, Eckler did his best Slash impression with an air guitar celebration for the ages.
First and goal, Eckler, touchdown, Chargers.
Los Angeles Rams making a toast. The 2018 season was one of the most successful in Los Angeles Rams history. Aaron Donald won the Defensive Player of the Year award once again. The team won 13 games and they went on to reach Super Bowl 53. A team coached by Sean McVay will always have some fun, and the Rams put this rule on display after scoring a touchdown against the Minnesota Vikings in Week 4. The Vikings say "Skol," the Rams do this as a way of saying cheers. Miami Dolphins Jarvis Landry trolls Patriots. As if the New England Patriots weren't hated enough, the whole Deflategate scandal caused the NFL world to dislike them even more. Some fans and pundits were able to put it behind them, at least the Patriots certainly did. But former Miami Dolphins star wideout Jarvis Landry apparently kept it in the back of his mind in the 2017 home game against the Patriots. After scoring a touchdown, Landry trolled the Patriots by pretending the football was deflated. The Dolphins went on to win the game, so yeah, it was a pretty special day for Landry and those who were still angry about Deflategate. Minnesota Vikings the limbo. Aaron Rodgers has owned the Minnesota Vikings for the bulk of his career, but the 2018 season was a bit different, as the Vikings managed to pick up a tie and victory over the Pack in their season series. So as you can imagine, the Vikings were quite amped up about this game, following a flashy touchdown reception from Dalvin Cook. The Vikings celebrated in the end zone by doing the limbo.
Center Pat Elflein came out to help lead the way. Here's the celebration.
New England Patriots, Gronk does the nutcracker. We don't have the official stat here, but we're pretty sure that Rob Gronkowski spiked the ball on every touchdown reception of his career. So, yeah, most of Gronk's TD celebrations were pretty routine and not usually out of the ordinary. But he made a special exception when the Patriots played the St. Louis Rams at Wembley Stadium in London during the 2012 season. After recording a touchdown, Gronk did the nutcracker dance to pay tribute to the Queen's Guard. After the game, Gronk said that teammate Chandler Jones told him to do it. We all owe Chandler a giant thank you. New Orleans Saints Joe Horn makes a phone call. Former New Orleans Saints Pro Bowl wideout Joe Horn caught a touchdown during a 2003 home game against the New York Giants. Horn proceeded to pull a hidden cell phone out of the padding for the goalpost, and he pretended that he was making a phone call. As you'd expect, he was hit with an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty and a $30,000 fine.
He pulls up the protective coating. There's a new one.
And in the 2018 season, Michael Thomas paid homage to Horn's Sally by pulling out a phone after he caught a TD pass of his own against the LA Rams. New York Giants Odell Beckham Jr.'s hurdle. One of the biggest characters in the NFL has some of the biggest and most memorable touchdown celebrations in recent memory. Odell Beckham Jr. was one of the game's most dynamic wideouts during his 5 years with the Giants. Maybe his tenure there ended on a sour note, but epic moments like his 2015 hurdle TD celebration ensure that the Giants won't forget his contributions anytime soon. No word yet if OBJ wants to take up hurdling when he retires from football. New York Jets, Robbie Anderson hops in the front row. Despite being one of the NFL's more productive playmaking wideouts, Robbie Anderson hasn't had much to celebrate because his Jets have been so darn awful. But at least Anderson had some fun after catching a touchdown in a 2017 road game against the Miami Dolphins.
Robbie Anderson, again, it's on the rookie Tankersley, the second time they have exposed him today.
Hey, the Dolphins may not like it, but maybe those seats shouldn't have been empty. Then he would have had to think twice about leaping in. Oakland Raiders hot potato. Any John Gruden coach team is going to be full of character players. That's just how the Super Bowl winning head coach and former Monday Night Football commentator operates. After Lee Smith caught a touchdown in a 2018 home game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Raiders offense proceeded to celebrate by playing hot potato with the football.
He had not had a touchdown in 4 years, and now he has touched.
Philadelphia Eagles, the Flying V. Us folks who grew up watching the iconic Disney Mighty Ducks trilogy always had a soft spot for the Flying V formation. It probably wouldn't work in the NHL, but in the NFL, it's completely a different story. After Carson Wentz hit Brent Selleck, For a touchdown in a 2017 game against the Rams, the Eagles paid tribute to the Mighty Ducks by performing their own Flying V celebration. Eagles fly together. Pittsburgh Steelers hide and seek. The Killer Bees in Pittsburgh was fun while it lasted. Ben Roethlisberger, Le'Veon Bell, and Antonio Brown formed one of football's most dominant triplets in NFL history together from 2013 to 17. It's too bad that injuries, drama, and off-the-field tension led to this group breakup. But the Steelers fans have plenty of fond memories to look back on with this group. One of their finest moments took place in the 2017 home game against Cincinnati, where the Steelers played hide-and-seek after a Juju Smith-Schuster touchdown.
Little game of hide and seek. Count the 10 and come find me. That's fantastic.
Those guys had so much fun together. Nobody could have thought they'd be split apart just a year later. San Francisco 49ers T.O. signs the football. Hall of Fame wideout Terrell Owens was the ultimate professional when it came to touchdown celebrations. He had plenty of memorable ones with the 49ers, Eagles, and Cowboys. When it comes to the best TD celebration in the rich history of the 49ers, we gotta go back to 2002 when Owens autographed the football after scoring a touchdown against the Seattle Seahawks. He then gave the ball to a fan sitting in the front row.
He had a pen in his sock, and he pulled it out and autographed the ball.
That's a first. Who would even think of that?
What a moment for that fan to remember. Seattle Seahawks, the NSYNC. NSYNC was one of the world's most popular boy bands in the late 90s and early 2000s. Hard to believe it already has been almost 2 full decades since their breakup. Wait, does this mean that this epic Seattle Seahawks celebration counts as some form of reunion for NSYNC?
As they celebrate Seattle style.
What a tremendous...
That might be the best choreographed team celebration of all time. Tampa Bay Buccaneers Aqib Talib cooking. Aqib Talib wasn't quite a household name in elite Pro Bowl corner in his time in Tampa Bay. That came after when he played for the Patriots and Broncos. But Buccaneers fans got to see a handful of grade A Aqib Talib touchdown celebrations. His cooking CELLY after a pick six here has gone down as the best in Bucs history. Tennessee Titans, the layup line. 2017 was a special year for the Tennessee Titans. Not only did they end a 9-year playoff drought, but the Titans also won their first playoff game since the 2003 season, defeating the Chiefs in the wild card round. So yeah, there was a lot of fun in the Music City that year, and it also marked the year of the Titans' best touchdown celebration in franchise history. Commence the layup line. Hope they didn't get a technical foul for taunting here. Washington Redskins, the fun bunch CELLY. The 80s Washington Redskins wideout and tight ends became known as the Fun Bunch thanks to their excessive and creative touchdown celebrations. They essentially forced the NFL to crack down on such celebrations. There were many great Fun Bunch touchdown celebrations, but perhaps the most iconic took place after a touchdown in Super Bowl 17 against the Miami Dolphins. Back in the days when the Redskins were fun and when the league wasn't so harsh on its excessive celebration rules. What do you think is the coolest TD celebration in your favorite team's NFL history? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.